The latest updates on stimulus now that the Senate is back in session. As always, this video pertains to everybody, including those people in the following categories: SSI recipients, supplemental security income, Social Security recipients, whether it's retirement, disability, or survivors, VA beneficiaries, as well as low income and no income. But hey everybody, today is Tuesday, September 8th. I hope you had a really nice and safe long holiday weekend. Matt here, back for another video. But hey, if you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. All right, let's get right into this and talk about it now that the Senate is back from their 1-month vacation. Maybe they can get back to work and actually get something accomplished this time. All right, so now that we know that the Senate is back in session, in fact, this morning, Mitch McConnell was out already this morning and said that the Senate plans to vote on a targeted coronavirus stimulus bill this week. Wow, ambitious. They plan on voting this week on this targeted bill. Now, we don't know exactly what this bill is going to include. However, he did allude to the fact that the bill is going to include some of the most important points, which he said, healthcare, education, and the economy. So that's good. Now that's incredibly vague. We don't know what that means. We don't know what it's going to include. However, we should be getting further clarification on this in the next couple days here. Hopefully, they'll be voting on that, which is great. However, the unfortunate part about the vote is that there is speculation it's not even going to pass the Senate. So I think that's kind of funny. But at the same time, the reason that is important, because let's say they vote on this thing. They talk about it. They have this, this targeted bill. They vote on it. It doesn't pass the Senate. Why is that important? And what can we anticipate to happen next? Well, think of it like building a house. We're building the foundation first. When you build a house, you typically build a strong, sturdy foundation that's going to, hold a nice structure. Well, we could debate whether this is actually a sturdy foundation or not, but let's just assume it is. In this case, they're building the foundation. Once we have the foundation, which we anticipate, as they have kind of alluded to, like I said in the last couple weeks, that this targeted bill probably has a price tag around $500 billion. So, that's kind of the structure we're dealing with. However, now that we have somewhat of a foundation, from here, we can start building the structure on top of this foundation that they have placed. This $500 billion, or roughly around there, this foundation, we can start building the structure from there. So let's say it passes the House, or let's say it passes the Senate, which there's anticipation and speculation it's not going to. But let's just say it does. It goes on to the House of Representatives. Well, next week, when the House is back in session on Monday, let's say it goes to them. Well, it's definitely not going to pass the House. The reason we say that is because the House of Representatives is controlled by Democrats, and as we know, the Democrats want a much, much bigger bill than just $500 billion. However, like I've been saying, it's good because now that we have the foundation, we can start building this structure and adding more elements to this foundation. So from the $500 billion, this foundation, this starting point, we can start adding more things onto it and increasing that price tag. So it's a little bit confusing to me. Why are they even bothering with this $500 targeted package when Republicans have already said that they're willing to go up to, at this point, basically $1.3 trillion. That's over double what they're proposing in this targeted bill. So it kind of confuses me why they're even wasting their time, why they're even doing it. However, except for the fact, like I just explained, it gives them a starting point. It gives them a foundation that we can continue to build on. Maybe they do pass it in the Senate, which, who knows if they will, but maybe let's just say they pass it, they send it on to the House, and the House says, oh no, we're not passing it. However, we want to add, $800 billion more of expenses or more provisions onto this package. So then it brings it up to that 1.3 trillion. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but it still seems a little bit weird that they're actually even considering to vote on this. I mean, let's just do it right from the first time. Let's stop wasting time and, get something passed right away. However, what's nice about this too, now that Congress, the Senate is back in session as of today, and like I said just a minute ago, the House of Representatives is back in session this coming Monday, or a week from Monday, September 14th, they are back. So why is this good? Well, it's good because we know while they were on their month-long vacation, we know that the two sides came together. Nancy Pelosi and Stevie Boy, otherwise known as Steven Mnuchin. I like to call him Stevie Boy. I don't know why. But those two had a conversation, had a phone conversation, and they basically came together and said, let's not worry about the government budget in September, but rather let's just focus on further stimulus talks and the stimulus bills. So that's what they're going to be doing in September. They're not going to be talking and wasting time on the government budget. So that's great. They already agreed that the government budget is going to be extended at the current rate that the government is spending for the next few months. So they're not going to be wasting time talking about the government budget here in September, whereas just, I don't know, a week and a half ago, we thought, oh great, they're going to sit here in September wasting tons of time talking about the next government budget. But we know that we don't have to worry about that anymore. So they can dedicate literally the next 3 or so weeks that we have here in September talking about the stimulus, which is great because as all of us know, you guys are like a couple days late and way too many dollars short. We know that for a fact. However, during their month-long vacation or, thereabouts, a few things have come into fruition, which is somewhat helpful, that was actually being negotiated into the next stimulus bill. For example, those unemployment benefits, the enhanced unemployment benefits, we know that those were extended for a short time. Actually, those are going to be expiring here soon because it's going to be running out of money. However, through President Trump's executive actions, executive orders, back in early August, actually a month ago, we know that that extended those benefits, which was actually going to be included in the next stimulus bill. So that's great. There's a ban on evictions. We know that that happened just, about a week ago. I had a video about that. There's a ban on evictions through the end of the year. That's another thing that was going to be included in the stimulus bill. So that's great. They're making more progress. Something else, food assistance. That's another thing that's a recent development as of maybe a week ago or just a few days ago. I had another video talking about that. There was an extension to the summer meal program for kids through the end of the year or as funding permits. So again, if you're not aware of this and your children are eligible for that summer meal program to get free meals like they do through the summer, that's extended through the end of the year. So take advantage of that. Get on that. It's free food for your kids. That's one less expense that you have to worry about when your kids are probably home right now from school, maybe doing distance learning because of everything going on right now. So that's great stuff. Another thing too, I've had a lot of people asking, what about the emergency SNAP benefits? What's going on with them? Is it still a thing? In some instances, well, technically it ended the end of August. August 31st, those emergency benefits apparently ended. However, state by state, case by case, those emergency benefits are still extended in some situations. So if you're receiving SNAP benefits, please reach out to your local office and connect with somebody there to ask if you can still get those emergency benefits. Like I said, it's specific state by state, case by case. Call your local office. If you're not getting those extended benefits, call them and please talk to somebody and see if you can get those emergency benefits extended because as we know, everybody needs it right now. So I'm going to give you a 1-800 number. You can call that. It's an automated system. It just basically asks what state are you located in. You tell them the state and then it connects you with your local office. You should have your local office phone number, but if not, this number will work as well. It's 1-800-221-5689. Again, 1-800-221-5689 and connect with them about your SNAP benefits to hopefully get you those emergency benefits, the extension going forward. So it's a month-by-month thing, it's a state-by-state thing, and it's a case-by-case. So I'm hoping that all of you can get those extended benefits. So I'm really hoping the Senate will finally get something done. It's exciting that they're finally back. No more excuses, no more wasting time, and no more recess that they're going to be going on. So they're stuck. Other than the weekends, they need to work. They need to get something done. So between now and the election, no more excuses, guys. You need to freaking do something. So I'm excited about it. and hopefully we can actually get some action out of them over the coming days and weeks. I'll keep you posted. I know a lot of you rely on these daily updates, which is why I continue to give these. So I'll catch you later. Thanks so much for watching this, and have an awesome day.